Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going over Q3 of the weekly contest 335. Split the way to make the Coprime products. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. So honestly, this I think is one of the most frustrating Leetcode problem I've done in a long time. Not necessarily because of the problem, but just because of the meta problem, right? And what I mean by that is just looking at the constraints. There are a lot of stuff that, um, just to put it frankly, it just makes it really hard to gauge whether it is possible to do in Python specifically. And to be frank, some of this is my fault. Where, like I usually say, how does the saying go? Shame on me. Wait. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me. I messed that up. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me more than once, shame on me, right? And this is probably like, I don't know, fool me 50th time on Python, right? And honestly, and some part of it is still like I don't know if I forget it. It's just, when you're in that mindset, you're like when you're analyzing the constraints, my mindset is still just like, hey, it's very binary of, is it possible to do in my language, right? I have to be a little bit better perhaps in being like, okay, is it possible to do in another language like Java or something like this, and not and have looser constraints, right? I say this because I actually, if you watch the video, I spent a long time on this one. I tried some silly things at some other points as well, to be frank. But really, and the frustrating part is that my first instinct would have been right. It's just that I didn't implement my first instinct because I didn't think that that would be fast enough. Just because if you look at the constraints and stuff like this that we'll analyze in a second. And also just just to kind of show what I did on this problem. So yeah, I spent a long time on this one because I was trying to come up with just some, like, I thought maybe there's a slicker problem, or sorry, a slicker solution than the one that I finally implemented and accepted. So I was just like trying to come up with something else that's clever with like ranges and stuff like that, and I just kind of messed up. And then eventually I just kind of gave up and did something silly, and that I don't even know what I was doing. I was just like hopeful, and then some typos here, and then finally got accepted with the thing that you see. But then that's the thing, right? Is that I actually rewrote this in Python using like an optimization that I didn't know. I wasn't sure if it's an optimization, but it gives me time limit exceeded, and then I rewrote that in Java, and it was okay. So we'll go over all that stuff in a minute. But for now, we'll actually go over the problem. But it just speaks to kind of the problem writers don't really have experience with Python, or like just care about some other language other than C++. So maybe one day I really need to switch if I want to improve my rating, because I feel like I don't know, like I did, I would have gotten this pretty quickly if it weren't, just, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. Okay. Sorry for the long rant. I'm still a little bit tilted, but yeah. But I'll go over my solution and the idea behind this problem. I'll go for step by step, right? So the first thing to make an observation about this is, of course, look at the constraints, as we said. Unfortunately, I was wrong on the constraints a little bit, so and you'll see that in a second. But so the biggest thing is about GCD, right? What does it mean to have a left portion and a right portion that's GCD, or just two numbers that are GCD in general? Well, by definition, it means that if you do the prime factorization in both sides, or in route 1 and route 2 in this case, they share common prime factors, right? Just by definition. If they share any factors, really, but the prime factors allow us to kind of if you look at the extended Euclidean formula, that's part of it as well, right? So yeah, because if they share a prime factor, then the prime factor is at least a divisor of the actual GCD, and that also just means that the GCD is not 1. That's basically what I'm saying. So the two ways to go about this. I think this one actually is the one that times out. So let me actually do the more naive one. Let me pull that up. So this is actually the more naive solution that got accepted. And basically, it is just a very naive prime factorization strategy. Basically, the first part here, well, this part is the prime factorization. I'm not going to go over it too much just because I think this should be common knowledge. And, well, I mean, for an interview, no, I don't, I don't know how I feel about interviews and number theory, if you know my talk about it. But in terms of just like giving a number, prime factorize it, the square root technique, I think it's very common, so I'm not going to go over it too deeply. And basically the modification is that I just keep track of the number. So basically this is saying that if it divides by 2, then we're just saying that there's one number that's on 2. And that says 2 as a prime factor. And as a product, right as a collection just contains the entire, all the counts of all the prime factorization, right? So basically if you have something say like, can I add to this code so that shows up? No, it still shows up as the other code. Okay, fine. Don't know why they do this. Hang on. But basically, the idea is that, for example, if you have right of 2 is equal to 5, that just means it's 2 to the power of 5. And if right of 3 is equal to 1, then that's just 3. And if you have both of them combined, then you just have this, right, as the number. That's basically the idea behind this portion. But basically this, all I'm doing here is just getting the product of the entire array. And basically I do it again on the left side. Now we're basically doing kind of essentially like a sliding window kind of thing, right? Yeah, basically you're doing not even a window, just like you're just calculating the split by moving the split one at a time, right? So then here we do the same thing, with respect to the factorization. But when we shift something from left to right, or in this case, sorry, from right to left, we increment it from left once, and then we subtract it from the right side at the same time. And yeah. And basically, what I also do at the same time is just count the overlap, because the overlap in the beginning starts at 0, right? Because there's nothing in the left side. This thing is empty, so this thing is empty. So then the only way the overlap changes is when this changes, the left changes or the right changes, and in our cases, both have to change at the same time. So I just keep track of the overlap and then delete them if possible. So the way that this is done allows me to calculate overlap when there's like, let me calculate this very quickly and return I. And that's pretty much the idea, is that when you just go from left to right with the split. And yeah. Sorry, entering some comments. Yeah, so basically that's it. And also, just in case you're wondering, this is basically this is part of the prime factorization, is that if it goes up to square root. Otherwise, if there's leftover, x is itself part of the factorization. And I basically replicate it here. And that's pretty much it, right? So we just keep track of the overlap. And if there's something if there's no overlap between the left and the right, then we're done. We can return I. Otherwise, we return -1. So what is the complexity here, right? And that's the part that is, the most annoying part, is that this is O of n times square root of, let's say, R for range. I typically use R, right? Where n is equal to 10 to the 4th, and R is equal to 10 to the 6th. And so combined, it is, roughly speaking, 10 to the 7, right? And I don't know. It's impossible to know in Python, because Python bounds in Leetcode is too tight. It's really impossible to know whether this is going to be fast enough. in fact, yeah, and this was fast enough for me. It took about 7 seconds to run, which is already kind of ridiculous. And I'll show you the other one that I actually made what I thought was an optimization, but it's still kind of actually timed out earlier, which is that I used the CIF of Aaron's, the CIF. So basically, I calculated this using the CIF, and everything else is the same except for that I used the CIF to kind of go through it. And of course, this times out. So who knows, right? And this is actually O of n plus log m or something like this, right? Or plus m log m or something like this. But yeah, it's impossible to know. I did actually convert it to Java for those people who am curious about the Java. How did I show this? And it only took 290 milliseconds, so it was fast enough. So yeah, let me make this. I mean, the code is exactly the same except for it's in Java. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I wrote both cases in Java. I rewrote both in Java. I'm not going to go over the CIF in this one, but yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know how you did it. And actually, the contest is over, so maybe I could take a look to see if I can learn some stuff. Nope, the answer is that they actually did this, roughly speaking, the same way that we did. Yeah, maybe they did some like prefix something e. I mean, they kind of counted it a little bit differently, but the idea is mostly the same. Let's see. Yeah, this UI did it with the CIF, the factorization of the CIF. Leetcode also did it with the square root of x. So yeah, all these things, right? It's just in other languages, maybe my head would have been in the right place and get it correctly. So I don't think, and you could see how I even actually talk about this in the beginning of the live solve during the contest, because I was like, I know I could solve it this way, but I don't think it's fast enough. I don't know. I'm never going to get a good rating in Python, so maybe one day. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Let me show you the code first half and then the bottom half. And that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think, and you could watch me solve it live in the contest now. Check that one, because that is a very silly mistake. Save myself 5 minutes for checking. And away nums of n, okay. Prefix product, suffix product, GCD. I didn't even read it. I just can't look at the symbol. Okay. So we split it at I. First two elements. Okay. 10 to 4 elements. What does this mean? There's 2. This is a prime, but collection should be okay, but is that true? then we go, okay, 2. So all these can I do that in a good way? 10 to the 6 square root times 10 it's a little bit much. Maybe so 1 million, 1,000, 1,000 times 10,000 is 10 million. It's going to be maybe cutting it close for Python, especially for more than one case. Biggest number is under 6. And then you got a square root, so 1,000 number. Don't know. The smallest index, if that's true. Okay. Well. Like, I'm also thinking about just like having all these ranges and merging it, but a lot of submissions, not many correct ones, so I don't know if I know this one, but I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. May timeout, we'll see. Okay. Alright, let's go back to this one. Should have gotten that one faster though. But is this a no? It's a 5, so it's not like. But people got in like a minute. But I spent time on this one, obviously. For example, we do 2. 2 you can do only right? Can we do the prime factorizations? The 10 to the 6 is pretty big, that's why I'm a little bit lost. How many primes are there? Primes under a million. $78,000 primes under a million doesn't really help. I think my next door neighbor is having karaoke, which is it is what it is. Not particularly good at it though. I need one of those AirPods that are kind of noise cancelling, which I have somewhere. Alright, now we focus. People have certainly gotten it, but and I'm kind of up there only because I don't know how to do Q3. I skipped ahead. I took so long on this one. Is there a way to do like some kind of binary search? No, it doesn't really work that way, does it? I'm going to take the 2. Just even like factorize each numbers. Log n of a million. Yeah, that's still kind of big though, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe Leetcode is just silly these days. A lot of people are getting it though, so. Forgot in a minute. Oh no, they did. Yeah, still. Because basically here it's saying that if an answer exists, it has to be at least this far, right? Maybe I could do something like that. I mean, the prefix product is ridiculous. LCM. I don't think I could do LCM, can I? It's just a lot of random prime numbers. I don't know, just like a silly way of doing it that I don't know about. I guess I have to try something. I keep on saying that these are not feasible, but maybe the input is stupid. So we look at what every number and then we go. Because it's prefix and suffix, right? So it's kind of the same idea. Okay, but 10 to the 6 a million, so yeah, 10 to the, yeah, 5,000 of them say, right? Or was it 10,000? So 5,000 of these numbers, 5,000 times, that gets too big. Greatest common denominator. A lot of people getting this. Today's just one of those days where I am not getting it though. Okay, so if I do the GCD of these and this, and then now I move 7 to the left. And what does that mean? I don't know. 8 and this thing. So and so can you do something that looks up all those? Maybe not, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just something as simple as this and I'm just overanalyzing it. Plus 1 maybe? I don't know. I forgot to no, I didn't comment. Why is this time limit exceeded then? Has to be here, but oh, honk. Oh, I am dumb. second, I am dumb. This thinks that it goes to this one, but it's somewhat by one. I'm really thinking that this is going to time limit it, but I don't know how to do it, to be honest. I'm surprised that, yeah, it's going to time limit, I guess. Oh no, it's even worse. 0.95. I don't even know what that means. So 94 elements, and this is 95. But 18 is the expected answer. Why? Oh, I didn't add the last one. Poop. Well, that didn't work. And that's actually not even right. Well, 4x is weird. Why did I do it this way? That's fine. What? So why is it returning? What? Oh, because this 5 matches this 15. I messed up somewhere, didn't I? I don't know how to do this then. I'm just like being really... I think I had some idea, but then I'm just really wrong. I can't believe I'm stumped by a Q3. This is just wrong anyway. So, okay. I have to rethink what I'm doing. So I was doing basically saying that this overlaps with that, but that's okay because you spread it to the other side. Wow, I can't believe... Yeah, I was thinking of something else. Just struggling on this one and even needing a penalty. Is it binary search? Well, I don't think so. What? Oh, I'm really blanking on this. Jeepers. Let me try something silly. I don't even know anymore. Oh, because it's every number. That's still not right. What? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought, but why didn't this work? Oh wait, I just reworded it instead. What I want is this. Whoops. This is just YOLO. I don't think this, but I don't really know how to do it, to be honest. I was just hoping that this would work, but it clearly does not. Oh, so, okay, so this is even just by itself is too slow, but does that work? Oh. Is that a function? I think that's a function, though it's too slow, but it is faster. So now I don't know how to do it with respect to the LCM type thing, but in theory the space is faster. I was just YOLOing, to be frank, but no, this is just really wrong, so maybe that's why. But if this is the case, then we'll see, right? I wish they gave me the answer for that one. I don't know how to do this. Yikes. Time exceeded. Okay. I had the wrong thing. But that's fine. I was just YOLOing a little bit. Don't really have any idea. I mean, I think there's something about primes, but like the numbers are too big. Prime factorization, isn't it? Right, well, I guess now we have a big one input, so maybe I can take a look at it. What is n? N is 9 to 10,000. So then now, oops. Just one of those days. Just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing, Larry? What am I doing indeed? Yeah, okay. Right. Is that fast enough to even just one? That's what I think this would time out. That's why I didn't do it. Yeah, okay. So at least I was right in that this would have been wrong anyway. It's not that I did something really silly, but you know. Oh no, I did do something really silly. But is this fast enough? Maybe I should have done it this way then. I don't know. Oh my god, singing. I don't know if you could hear it. It is intolerable. But in any case, it's fine. I'm just pretty frustrated, to be honest. This thing is wrong for the second one though. Why does it always return 5? Oh, because yeah, okay, fine. So slow though, but let's get with YOLO. I think I could probably handle this a little bit smarter, but I don't think I'm on tilt. I'm just trying different things. And we kind of got farther, I suppose, but it's still not fast enough. I have to make this part a little bit faster, maybe. But lucky I skipped ahead, I guess, on the other one. Not so lucky about the singing, though. How do I favor this? Okay, and then basically now what I want is overlap. I see what I'm doing. Actually, is that true? What am I doing? Do I know what I'm doing? I don't think so. So overlap can increase and then decrease, right? So basically overlap of I don't even know this is going to be fast enough. That's the sad part. If then I don't need this. Okay. If I don't know if you can hear my whatever. It was like 3 seconds earlier, right? So yeah. Okay, it's faster. I really thought this would be too slow, to be honest. It's why I didn't do it this way. It's kind of crappy though. How long is this? It is such a guesswork. 7 seconds is kind of tight, or not tight rather, or like it's kind of close. But I had this solution up in my head for a while, but I really thought that this would be too slow. Maybe, I mean, I usually would record this, but I'm thinking right now to optimize this, actually, to be honest. Maybe I could have done it with, Sif, right? But let's try this with Sif. I think I'm just challenging myself a little bit as well. Whatever, just use this. Because I feel like I had a couple of solutions along these ideas, but I just didn't believe in it. I didn't believe it's fast enough. Maybe I could have done it this way then, but yeah. Okay, so then now. Right. Right. Okay. So then now, something like this. Does it still work? Nope. Would I put J? I is equal to J. Wait, what? Oh, index our thing. Whoops. I is equal to I. Oh, whoops. Of course this doesn't. I already have this plus one on the other one. Larry. It seems slower. I mean, I haven't done the other side yet, but. Right. So maybe this wouldn't be that much faster, but it's all such like guesswork for me, right? This is so ridiculous. Actually, I guess this works. So I had like, so this is even faster. Faster but wrong, so have to be careful. What did I miss? Probably missed something. Because this one's giving me 4 for some reason. It is faster though, which is nice. Faster but wrong. What did I do here that's wrong? D4. So this thinks that. Let's see, right? Let's take out this case. So it's just gonna. So. So it's 5. 5, but this has 15, that's why. Why do I have 15? Do I suck at math? Do. 15 is not a prime. Do I suck at math? The answer is yes. What? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did do that wrong. This is... where's the iterator? That's the number we divide by, not the thing. Okay. That's actually not that bad of a fix. Relatively. Yeah. It's faster. Give it another one. But it's just like, and the input may even time out this time just because we don't know like what inputs you may get, right? Which is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, see? So like, I don't know if there's a because this is just totally like guessing on the distribution. I guess actually what I should have done is convert this to C++. Because if I did this in C++, then it would have, maybe I would have more confidence. I'm still kind of bad about this, clearly. Let me ask chat GP to convert this to Java. Because I feel like maybe I should have done it in Java. I don't know, or like really any other thing, right? It didn't finish. This is actually pretty cool. Even if this is like mad dubious. Alright, let's see if this works. One time error. Line 27. Oh, because this is... well, this sets up as wrong. Sorry, Java. Oh, sorry, ChatGPL. Alright, make some assumptions. Line 14. Yeah, because I is now up to 1,000,000 and this is a long now. Okay, I mean that's fair. Okay, well. Still line 14. I'm having too much fun with this though, but it's fine. What? Oh, this is because eyes are overfolding before it actually puts into the thing. Because of auto conversion stuff. Come on, friends. Just let me do it. Let me do it. Is that not how I do it? I think this is how I do it. Am I missing another place? 14J. This is also kind of weird. What is it doing? What is this doing? Oh no, this is right, I think. But why is this not right? Oh, because I is an int. No, but that should still be right. I feel like it... That is way weird. Pre-sub I. Wow, this is so fast. Can I give it YOLO submit? Ah, well. Do it by civil on line 28. Why would it be divided by zero? The only way this is 0 is if okay, maybe I just tried this thing then. Yeah, okay. Give it YOLO submit again. Maybe I should have just done it in another language. This is not even close in timing, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not even close. This is so fast. In Python, I was worried about timing. Oh well, I mean, I guess I should. I knew how to do it. It turns out I just yeah. I mean, this is so much YOLO. Or Leetcode is just inconsistent. I think that's the thing. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I really thought I just complicated this one. I mean, yeah, there's really not much to it, right? We could even write it the other way as well, where I don't do this thing, and instead I actually I guess I could just ask ChatGPT to ask the other one as well. Nope. I mean, the reason why I test those things was because I thought that this would be too slow, to be frank. But clearly... oh, yeah. This, my first right answer was the one. Okay. Let's see if, you know... Alright. I mean, I don't know what to say. I guess maybe if I did in C++, I should have done in C++ maybe, and then or something like that, and then it would have been a no-brainer. I'm still thinking in Leetcode Python where half the stuff don't work, or just like it's impossible to analyze, right? I mean, this is like a ridiculous and this is as naive as it gets, really. And this is what is the submission time, right? I guess it's about the same time. So but that's the thing, right? Is that one of these time limit exceeded is this one time limit exceeded in Python except in Java. The other one also except in Java and good time. Who knows? Now I'm curious whether this one I had. What did I do in this one? That is time limit. Oh, because I did this thing. That one I was just trying anything that worked at that point because I wasn't. And then this one I was just really wrong because I couldn't figure out a slicker way of doing it. Yeah, at some point it becomes too much of a like meta problem solving instead of just problem solving. So, oh well, and I'm gonna get dinged for it. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem, this explanation, this contest, and everything in between. Yeah, that's all I have. So stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see you later and take care. Bye bye.